Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. It's a really lovely day today. Not the warmest. Oh, the sheep are so vocal in the field next door. It's like they're shouting at us, so I apologise for the background bearing. So today I've got a nice little road trip and hopefully a really fun day. I'm heading back to the Coombe End Manor, which is the fabulous place where we had our Pilates retreat with Chloe. So can't wait to go back there for a day of really lovely activities, which I will of course bring you along for. It's about an hour's drive, so I've got a podcast downloaded ready to listen to on the way. It is honestly so lovely. The garden is looking absolutely beautiful this morning. This is my view as we come out the door. The lupins are looking fabulous. Oh, it has warmed up a little bit. Dickens has been in a really needy mood this morning. He's been jumping up on me at every opportunity. I was out here at 6 o'clock in the morning deadheading the roses. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day. But without further ado, I need to hit the road. Here we are back at the beautiful Coombe End Manor. It was literally only 2 weeks ago, I think, that I was here with Chloe, and since then the roses have just started to come out into bloom. It's looking truly spectacular. I was reading / I was sent some articles recently about Taylor Swift choosing a beautiful place to stay in the Cotswolds during her Eras tour, and I've got to say, if I was Taylor, I think I would definitely choose this place. I'll give you a little tour, and Taylor, if you're watching then let me know and I can be your Cotswold tour guide. But yeah, let's head inside and I'll show you around this beautiful place again. So when I was here last time, I was saying, gosh, I wish I could come back in a couple of weeks to check out the garden, and my wish came true. So I'm going to show you how the garden's looking at the moment. All of these beautiful blooms, the peonies are out in full force, and I'm excited to see their little herbaceous border around here. And here we go. Gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. They're foxgloves, so tall, they are giant. Then the Peter Catmint, just like mine at home, is growing so beautifully. I think these might be zinnias that haven't come up yet. Salvia, Alchemilla, Astrantia. Gosh, it's so lovely at this time of year. Look at this beautiful archway, and then a gorgeous view back up at the house. I think we are having dinner, or lunch rather, down by the pool shortly, so let's go and check out that area. Look at that beautiful big daisies. Didn't actually go through here before. I think the gardener is hard at work. I'm sure it's a full-time job maintaining these beautiful gardens. And what a spectacular setup. They have got these beautiful flowers on the table here. This is where we had dinner on our first night of the retreat with Chloe. We had the most gorgeous golden hour. Totally different on a day like today, where it's just breezy but sunny. Lovely flowers on the table. I wonder if many of these have come from the garden. Quite possibly the peonies and the salvia. I can most definitely imagine Taylor and her team enjoying lunches and dinners here between her performances. I think she would appreciate the peace and tranquility. This pool area is just so beautiful. There's actually a fireplace over there with the sun lounges in front, just in case you need a little bit of warming up. This beautiful pool, perfect for doing lengths. And then this amazing view, tennis courts obviously over there. And then this building here is the lovely pool house, which we had our massages in last time. Just so lovely. So the team have arrived and they have set up this beautiful table with Catherine's jewellery. So the brand is Zoraida and we are here to celebrate her gorgeous collection. So many beautiful dainty pieces. I love this crescent moon. She's got charms. Look at this, it's a rose quartz bracelet with little hearts. That is just so beautiful. She's got some nature-inspired pieces, some celestial pendants. Oh my gosh. And that looks like a little polar bear on the crystal. So adorable. Little bees, little gemstones, cups, beautiful pearls. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to discover this even further.
Then we've got a warm salad of rice and beans, black beans, Cuban chili, chipotle, and some puffed wild rice on top. And then a kale and avocado salad, nice and healthy and vaguely in keeping, I like to think, with lots of lime. We've got some grilled butternut squash, burnt spring onions, toasted seeds, and a salsa rojo.
Had a gorgeous lunch and I have just embellished myself with some of Catherine's beautiful jewellery. These lovely little leaf earrings, beautiful moon crescent pendant necklace which looks so gorgeous as a layering piece, and then my favourite is actually this little bracelet which is little hearts of rose quartz. I think it's just such a nice piece for layering. I was sat next to Catherine at lunch and she was saying that the Princess of Wales, another Catherine, is a big fan of the brand, so we're in great company, but the pieces are all so lovely. So very grateful to Catherine for the beautiful gift and for this gorgeous day. It's just so lovely to be here again as well, and the sun is shining. We've actually got a little jewellery making masterclass now with Catherine, which I'm really excited to do. We're going to see one of her techniques, how she makes the pieces, so let's go and do it.
This is called lost wax casting, so that's like the really traditional way jewellery was made and always has been and always still will be. Basically we start off with a block of wax and we can make with our ring, we can make rings from these ones, pendants with these, or earrings with the long ones. What will happen is that I can actually cast the piece for you and I'll send it to you back home, and then you can have it as a finished piece at home.
And you've got a fern there. Do you do embossing of
So you can do patterns, exactly. So you can heat up with a lighter as well, so you can heat up the wax, and then you can emboss different patterns into it depending on what you've got. I want to get the nice curve going on here, so I'm literally just going to go like that.
So Catherine has just been giving us a little tutorial on the traditional wax casting way of making jewellery. It's a way of making jewellery that's been done for hundreds of years. She was just showing us how to create a ring, and then I asked her what this other piece was in front of her, and she said that she had cast a petal from a parrot tulip. So another thing that I can do with my flowers, I'm going to head out into the garden and find a tiny little bloom that I will then create a wax impression of, and then Catherine will turn it into a piece of jewellery, which I think is such a lovely wholesome idea. The garden is in full bloom, so we should be spoiled for choice. Imagine just a little daisy on a bracelet or on a pair of earrings. That would be so pretty. Okay, my darlings, we have got, well, I've got an hour of free time now. We've just done our lovely jewellery making with Catherine, and I've got a facial at 5:30, but I've got an hour until then, and I'm going to head down to Elkstone Studios, which is, I took you here when I came on Chloe's Pilates retreat. It's just an amazing collection of small businesses. They've got a lovely butcher's there, the amazing Need Bakery, and also Catherine has got a jewellery boutique there. So I definitely want to pop in and see her full collection. So yes, anyway, without further ado, let's go and check out Elkstone Studios. So I've picked up a chai latte from 𝘞𝘩𝑚 Bakery. They had run out of the pistachio, but I picked up a rose and lemon drizzle bunt. And then the butcher's here is amazing. I just got a few chicken, leek and ham hock pies that can go in the freezer. They will be delicious. So the bakery and the butcher's are down here. I think I said last time, I just think this place is such a fantastic business idea. It's all these old farm buildings turned into different business ventures. This is a florist. Incredible butchers and bakers. The staff in there are so lovely. There's also a clothing boutique here. There's a yoga studio, osteopath, Pilates, massage, nutritionist, and then up these little pink steps are the jewellery pieces, Catherine Zoraida. So you can't miss it. She has done the most beautiful blooms up her stairs. I can't wait to see the full boutique. Let's go and check it out. So this is the beautiful boutique. First of all, I'm loving the interiors. That lampshade is just gorgeous. And here we can see the full collection. I just love her use of pearls, the natural shapes. It's just amazing now, having seen how she crafts the pieces using traditional methods. Beautiful pearly bits, oh my goodness. I was just showing the lady here that I've fallen in love with this bracelet, and she's shown me that there's actually a necklace version of it as well. So we can see the heart rose quartz necklace, just the most gorgeous piece for layering. Gosh, so pretty. Absolutely love her pieces. This is almost looks like a little orchid flower. Beautiful. And we've got even more bits over here. Beautiful gold pieces. You've got the star sign pendants. Beautiful blooms in here. And if you have a little look through the glass doors, this is actually the workshop. This is where they pack the orders, and then the design studio through there. So how amazing to have everything all in one place. It really is so lovely. And then we've got the silver collection over here. You can see how everything has been made using the natural shapes inspired by nature around us. And look at this delicate necklace here, like a little clamshell with a pearl inside. It's just so beautiful. Okay, back from the Elkstone Studios. The sun has come out, so we are gonna go for a dip in the pool. I've got this really gorgeous 𝑭𝒌𝘅, which I think was 𝑭𝒂𝑏𝒅 𝑏𝒂𝒕. I actually got this for our honeymoon. It's the perfect setup. The sun is shining, the pool is heated, and we have got a bucket of rosé. This could not be any more perfect. That was a lot of fun. The pool is so warm, we were almost just treating it like a jacuzzi. I've now stripped down of most of my jewellery. I need to take the earrings out, and I've got an amazing facial now, which I'm so looking forward to. Going to be using a gua sha, lots of amazing facial massage. I can't wait. It is now Thursday morning. Yesterday was such an incredible experience. My skin is glowing. I think the last time I spoke to you, I was about to head in for a facial with the lovely Marlene. Her Instagram is the Marlene Method. She has a clinic in London. She does the most incredible sculpting massage. Did I say massage? I meant facial. But massaging facials with gua sha stones. She does cupping facials. She was so lovely. I definitely want to pay her a visit in London, wearing my beautiful necklace from the brand today. Love them so much, and my bracelet, which is so beautiful. So today, it's a nice day. It's actually gone lunchtime, so good afternoon. We've got a really amazing evening tonight. It is a brand new supper club launching here in the Cotswolds that I'm going to take you along to. So I've just been getting ready. I have 3 beauty favourites I want to quickly share with you. First one I've already shared with you a million times recently, the Arborian CC Creme, especially when you're having a good skin day or you just want to let your skin do the talking and not wear tons of makeup, just something quite nice and natural. I just love this so much. So that's the base I've got on. And then I had a PR package from Revlon, who have just launched, that was a giant fly, did you see that? They've just launched gel serum blushes with a superfood complex to give your skin a glow while it tints. And this is the shade 110, and I love how natural and just kind of flushed looking it is. And these two together, they just blend so perfectly. And then final random beauty favourite is a hairspray. I use the Living Proof Flex hairspray because, as you might be able to guess from the name, it doesn't make your hair go crispy and yet gives it really nice hold. So yeah, 3 little beauty favourites. I'm actually in the middle of trying a few things on, as you might be able to guess from the background. I've actually got a bikini on right now. These pieces, ooh, do you know what? I don't think I've ever had this much cleavage from a bikini before. As someone who's very flat-chested, it doesn't happen very often, but I love the style of this bikini. I think if I was entering the Love Island villa, this is what I would wear. I have no boobs, so this is literally a miracle. But I placed an order from Karen Millen. As I think I mentioned in the last vlog, I've got a sneaky suspicion that Charlie's organised a little trip away for our anniversary, so I've been looking at a few lovely pieces, and this looks like a really expensive bikini, but actually it wasn't crazy expensive, and I believe we have got a Karen Millen discount code, so I will leave that on the screen here. The bottoms are high-waisted. Oops, that is the tie from my dressing gown. Yeah, high-waisted bikini bottoms. I really like this little detail here, and now I'm really self-conscious because I'm essentially flashing you, but I thought I would do a little try on. As you can see, I've got some gorgeous colourful pieces behind me, so let's try on some pieces for maybe our anniversary trip, if my suspicions are correct. But either way, I want to wear one of these pieces tonight for the launch of the supper club as well, because I think it's going to be a bit more of a party tonight, because it officially opens tomorrow. So today is like friends and family evening, so really looking forward to it, and I think people will definitely get quite dressed up. Okay, my darlings, you might be thinking, Josie, we've definitely seen you wearing this dress before. This is actually not new, but I wanted to remind you about this dress and just pop it on again to compare the next one that I'm going to try, because I love this dress. I think I received about 15 compliments on it when I wore it to Bicester a couple of days ago, and I think the silhouette is absolutely gorgeous. I love this little pocket detail here. So if this is still in stock, then I'll leave this one linked down below as well. But I wanted to try it on to compare it to the new colourway that I have found in this dress. So this one is like a kind of, ooh, actual sunshine. It's like a raw linen, and it feels quite like Handmaid's Tale-esque. I just love this little detail. It's so flattering around the waist, nice thick material. So yay for sunshine. It's going to be such a nice evening if this sunshine sticks around. Yeah, let me show you in the new colour. So this is the second colourway, the new colourway, and I'm not sure how well you can tell on camera, but it is a beautiful sky blue. I don't think I've got anything in my wardrobe that is this colour. And the belt, they've actually decided to go for a contrast detail here, and it's like a leather. You can increase or decrease the size if you want to. You've got very subtle, very well tailored in pockets. The tailoring of the bodice, the way that it's cut, is stunning. I think it's so beautiful in the silhouette. I think this one actually fits me a little bit better, but I do love the thickness and the kind of rawness of the fabric of my original one. So let me know which you prefer. I think this one would be a very chic wedding guest outfit, or do you know what, this would be fabulous for Ascot or Henley Royal Regatta, a Wimbledon dress. It feels very elegant, it feels very polished. Very beautiful length, really nice thick material. It's quite regal. The fact there's a lot of fabric here. It is lined as well, which is wonderful. I just think they're gorgeous. I think this is a really beautiful silhouette, and no doubt Karen Millen will bring a lot more designs out with this silhouette, because the fact they've already brought out a second one makes me think they're onto a winner. So yeah, let me know which one you prefer. Do I need it in a second colour, or should I stick with my original? But it is just so beautiful. I love that angle from the back. It's just cut so beautifully. Hopefully it comes across as nicely on camera as I think it looks in real life. Okay, up next is this beautiful, it feels like a linen or really thick cotton green back floral dress with this gorgeous rose pattern on it. It's reminding me a little bit of Oscar de la Renta's dresses from last year. It's definitely giving those kinds of vibes. Again, you've got little pockets. I wish that the back was smocked, because then it would have the absolute perfect fit on the bodice, which I think it needs. But I do think, actually, I love it enough that I would potentially tailor this and just get the sides cinched in a little bit. The zip is at the back, which means I could just pinch in at the sides here. It'd be really easy to get this tailored. Do you think it's worth it? I think potentially it is. I love the dark green on the background. I love the thin spaghetti straps, fantastic again for a summer wedding guest or summer garden party. But when I cinch it in and make it fit properly, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But at the moment it is just a tiny bit too big. A little bit of smocking would have made that absolutely perfect, but it definitely looks a lot more expensive than it was. Looks very kind of high-end designer style. Lengthwise, it is a maxi length, but not too long, so that if I wore my little chunky block heels, it would be perfect. Might actually wear this evening with a little cardigan. I feel like, well, I need to check the exact location of the supper club, because the invitation says Cornwall Estate, so if it was at actual like Cornwall House, this would be perfect, but Cornwall Estate is huge, and I'm guessing it's actually going to be in one of their fields. So yeah, definitely need to check out the what 3 words that they've shared to see exactly where it's going to be. See, that makes it really super casual, maybe too casual. Yeah, not sure about that. So let me know your opinion. Do you think that it's worth getting this dress altered so it fits perfectly? It is a very me dress, so I can imagine getting a lot of wear out of it if it did have that perfect fit. Would you guys go to that effort for a dress like this, or should I not? Let me know, but I really think it's stunning, and personally I think it will be worth it. Okay, up next we have got a really fun little 2-piece set. So it's actually a top and trousers. I feel like this will be perfect for an upcoming trip. It feels very beach holiday vibes. I'm completely jumping to conclusions here. Sweet little tailored top. You've got this piping, oh my gosh, can you see with the sunlight? It actually feels warm for once. The sweet little piping detail here, and nicely cut around the bodice. You have got little, oh actually no, you don't have any loops here, so you can't add a belt, but it's a really simple top detail to the trousers, pleat detail, pockets, and at the bottom they are quite long on me, so I probably need to take them up a little bit, but there's a really nice design detail down at the bottom. I really like this print. It feels very tropical and summery. Love the white and the green colour combo, and really nice lightweight fabric, making it perfect for summer, perfect for hosting here at home, perfect for garden parties, perfect for a day. Do you know what, we've actually just booked tickets to the British Summertime Festival. I've never been before, to be totally honest. I've never been interested in going before, but my mum actually spotted that Andrea Bocelli is headlining. There's also Hans Zimmer, Zucchero, loads of amazing, slightly more kind of classical performances, which I did not think was the vibe for British Summertime Festival. But yeah, I've ordered some tickets because that's very much my vibe, and I feel like this is about as festivally as I'm willing to go, but I think it'd be perfect for fun summer occasions like that. Okay, I don't know if the lighting is any better without the ceiling lights on. To be honest, this dress is bright enough, we don't need any extra lighting. This is another iconic Karen Millen silhouette. They have done dresses like this in block colours before. I think they might even, do you know what, I think one of my wedding guests actually wore the last year version of this dress, and I love it. I love the asymmetrical, almost cut out detail of the fabric. It's not cut out at all, it just looks like different bits of fabric kind of attached together. The silhouette is really flattering. It's got a really beautiful high neckline, which I think is actually such a flattering neckline if you have got a larger bust as well. Something that I won't pretend to know anything about, but something that friends of mine have told me. I just think it's an exceptionally flattering silhouette. Again, it is a maxi length. I've not got any shoes on while I am on tiptoes. You've got that hint of the pink coming through, which makes it look as though the dress is almost opening to show the pink. I think this is a gorgeous holiday dress as well if you are going for sunset cocktails. It's nice and lightweight, it's actually not lined, so great for warmer days when we finally get those. And if you have got a little bit of a tan, then this colour combination is perfection. So it's very unlike me to go this bold with the colours, but I recognised the silhouette and I knew that I loved it, so I thought I would push the boat out a little bit with the colour combo. Let me know what you think. Okay, my darlings, this might seem exceptionally random, but I often get asked for workwear outfit suggestions, and I'm not going to pretend that I am the best person to ask for this because I've not worked in a corporate office job for probably 10 years now, I think. However, when I saw these, I will first off say these are a little bit too big for me, so if you're in doubt, I would quite possibly size down, but I just think these would be the perfect kind of smart office workwear trousers. Please excuse the fact that they are too big for me. Imagine that they fit absolutely perfectly. I love the softness to them. They feel like they're not gonna crease or get wrinkled during a commute. They've got a really nice stretch to them, so beautifully comfortable. Little pockets, and then of course you've got this bow design detail here. You could just do it in a knot, but I think it's just really pretty and feminine with a bow. Imagine a nice little silky blouse tucked in, little blazer over the shoulders, and they're a very neutral, wearable, it's kind of like 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝘆𝒂𝒂𝒂 colour. Oyster, I guess, is probably the technical name. So yeah, these are too big for me, but I think if you are in the market for some new workwear trousers, then these are really, really beautiful. I am just making myself a pre-dinner cheese and crackers because I know that it doesn't start until 7, and I've got a feeling that means we probably won't be eating until 8, which is very late for me, so I just need a nice little savoury snack. So I'm going to have some of this gorgeous 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 blue cheese and crackers. Yummy. So good. Boys are at the bar getting some nice non-alcoholic tipples. This is the gorgeous setup. So this is the location that you might recognise from Pit Kitchen being here a few years ago. They've now moved on. So they've got original marquees who did the marquees for our wedding as a permanent setup here, as well as some beautiful parasols, a little bar, and then over there you can see the menu. It's open sandwiches, pizzas, and lots of other yummy dishes.
Down the hill to Shipton from Chippy, and that's where Farm Ed is, and it's 100 acres with a centre where there's amazing food that Emma grows along with other farmers on the farm, and we're basically there to provide a place where people come and eat food and talk to each other about the serious stuff in the world, and also, you know, the stuff that we all do 3 times a day, which is food. So it's a demonstration farm, a place where people meet. We have fun conversations, difficult conversations, but tonight's all about fun, so we'll talk about the food.
So what we're hoping to do is to bring all ages to see where their food comes from, but also to just make more of a connection with the land that it's grown on. And this works in all sorts of different ways for different people, but a lot of people come to us to our volunteer days where they learn how to grow specific food.
we're about to head home, and what a fabulous evening that was. So tonight was the launch event for 𝘞𝘩𝘐𝘮, and what the team have done is they put on this pop-up restaurant. It's where Pit Kitchen was the last couple of years, but they have given the area an amazing makeover. There's tents, or kind of sperry tents up, who I think are by Original Marquees, who did our wedding marquees. Ross and Ross are doing the food. They are incredible wedding caterers. They did the catering for Ben and Robin's wedding. I'll just put you up there because I am out of breath. And I tried to film a few clips of Ian talking earlier, because Ian runs Farm Ed, that you might remember we took Team Fashion Mumbler to for our team day out. And what Farm Ed are doing is they are doing a program where they're encouraging children to go in and learn about growing vegetables and cooking and other life lessons, and the proceeds from the food here, and it's open Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, I'll leave their Instagram down below, the proceeds from your dining experiences here will go towards that part of Farm Ed, so you're actually coming and having an amazing meal, and it's for a very good cause as well. Did you enjoy your food?
It was a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
I just feel very spoiled and lucky that we now have not one but two amazing food pop-up street food sort of style things here in the middle of the Cotswold countryside. Like, we lived on the edge of Brixton Village for nearly 10 years, and actually we took that for granted, because Brixton Village, Brixton Market, amazing street food. And now we've got two awesome places near us. So I feel very lucky, and actually very excited for Straw Top guests as well. Because Pit Kitchen and 𝘞𝘩𝘐𝘮 here are both within 15 minutes of Straw Top.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
So, you know, just awesome places to visit.
Yeah, I would say if you are weighing up between the two, if it's going to be an epic sunset, then this is an amazing place, because as hopefully you just saw from my little drone shot, the views across the fields as the sun is setting here are incredible, whereas Pit Kitchen, they have got more of a stable structure at the moment, so it's a lot better if the weather is...
I think they both offer different things.
Yeah, they do.
I think that's the beautiful thing. Like, we still love Pit Kitchen, and we love the menu there, the versatility. It's a bit more creative, I'd say, Pit Kitchen than here. Whereas
there's
here,
a lot more choice here. There's
that's what I was going to say. There's more choice.
Aubergine, there's loads of veggie options, whereas at Pit Kitchen it's halloumi, shawarma. We love them both, but yeah, I'll leave 𝘞𝘩𝘐𝘮's Instagram down below where you can get the exact address. It's basically on the kind of main road into Chipping Norton, and you can check out the menus, and hopefully if you do come for a little Cotswolds weekend, then this is another lovely place to add to your itinerary. Afternoon, my darlings. I've spent the morning doing some flower updating around the house, getting rid of the old bunches, changing over the water and creating some fresh blooms for the entrance hall and the living room, because we have got guests coming over this afternoon. Well, not because we've got guests coming over. I like to always have a house full of flowers, and at this time of year the garden is just abundant with blooms that I can turn into nice displays. And also Martin popped over, so I made a nice little bouquet for him to take up to the churchyard for Jackie. So we've got a couple of friends coming over this afternoon who they live between London and the Cotswolds, and we met these guys in Ibiza this time last year on our pre-wedding holiday, which turned out to be a complete washout, if you remember that vlog. I'll leave it on the screen if I can. Yeah, but we were both staying in the same hotel and we got chatting and exchanged details, and we've actually met up with them a couple of times, both times in the Cotswolds. Or have we just met up with them once? I can't remember. But Charlie and I like to pick up friends on holidays. Obviously Charlie and I met when we were on holiday in the Maldives. Phil and Hannah we met in Mallorca a couple of summers ago, and then Tom and Daisy, we picked them up in Ibiza last year. So yeah, we're very good at collecting friends as souvenirs from our holidays. But I think it's gonna get sunnier as the afternoon draws on, fingers crossed, but I thought I'd play it safe and just pop a shirt and shorts on for now. I feel a little bit, do you know what, I was actually inspired by, where is it? Here we go. One of my lovely followers, one of you guys, very kindly sent over this Southern Living magazine. You said you thought I would love it, and I have really enjoyed flicking, Hilton Head, I didn't get this far. But yeah, I've been inspired by Southern style with my kind of cowboy-esque, I know cowboys are not particularly southern, or maybe they are, I don't really know, but yeah, I was definitely inspired by these vibes for today's outfit. So I think the plan is to stick on the pizza oven. I'm going to lay out the table. Yes, the sun is coming, hallelujah. They are bringing their little dog Custard, so I think we'll head out for a nice walk to hopefully exhaust all of the little ones out so that we can chill. I'm not sure if I'm going to do G&Ts or open a rosé. We'll see what Daisy fancies when they get here. Nothing groundbreaking for my tablescape. I'm going to use my favourite Bertioli set, and I ordered these from Mrs. Alice. Charlie's got our favourite, or my favourite, the rosé 𝘞𝘠𝘢 out from the fridge. We're going to serve that first. Why have you chosen that one, darling?
Obviously I don't drink, as people know. However, if I was to drink anything, it would be a British brand.
Have you ever tasted that?
Yeah, I have tasted that.
I thought so.
I didn't drink a lot of 𝘞𝘠𝘢 because it was still quite a new thing when I started to give up drinking.
Yeah.
So I was giving up drinking about 8-9 years ago. Obviously, I've only not drank for nearly 5 now.
Gosh, yeah, it'll be your 5th sober anniversary in August.
Yeah, end of August,
yeah.
5 years.
Great.
But I think also there's something about champagne. I don't ever feel like I drank champagne to excess like you maybe would with spirits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me, actually, to be honest, my biggest issue with pints.
It's to be drunk.
Pints.
It's to be drunk slowly and enjoyed.
That's the thing. So like, this obviously would work really well with fish or with canapes and stuff like that. But I think it is nice in barbecue season to have this if you're having friends over as a sort of aperitif to kick off the afternoon. And it's just such a beautiful bottle, and I just love, call me OTT with it all, but like I just love product of England. Yeah. Obviously we're passionate about where we live.
Yeah.
And this, what was it we learned? The fact that I found quite interesting, to the point of a lot of conversations we often have on this channel of things aren't always as they seem, particularly with brands, is that 𝘞𝘠𝘢 don't buy any grapes in. So all their grapes for their champagne, for their English sparkling wine, are harvested from their estate in Sussex, and they're buying more land and expanding as the brand expands. Yeah. But a lot of the other mainstream brands, even the other English sparkling winemakers, but particularly the champagne brands, buy a lot of grapes in to mix with their own, and yet they say it's, I don't know, a Moet from the Moet region. Yeah, some of the grapes are
I don't think the region is Moet, I think that's just the brand.
Sorry,
but yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Well, either way, it tastes wonderful. We love to support British brands, and it's what we served on our wedding, so
English protected designation of origin, traditional method, grown and produced by 𝘞𝘠𝘢𝑚, West Chiltington, UK. Because we'd quite like to visit the estate, wouldn't we?
We would.
For over 30 years, 𝘞𝘠𝘢𝑚 has had a single aim: to make the finest English sparkling wine, one to rival the very best in the world.
How funny is this, by the way? That's what we were drinking at our wedding, and Alexa is just playing 𝑽𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆, which was our last dance song. Yeah. Right, I'm going to lay the table, darling, and then our guests are going to arrive any second now. So Charlie has done his regular steak on the barbecue, and Tom actually works in the meat industry, and he has created a new dish which is now available at Wetherspoons, and he's brought us a sample to try. So I'm going to stick these chicken tikka skewers on the barbecue and give them a try. They smell delicious. Enjoying the sun going down, and we've got some fresh strawberries from the garden. We're going to do some brownies in the 𝑭𝒂𝒐 and some homemade salted caramel ice cream.